to see the new potential daily wagon, 2001 Volkswagen Jetta VR6 US spec Jetta Wagon, which is pretty sick. A little backstory: is originally imported over here back in 2008, I want to say, and now might be our new car. We'll see. This was supposed to be a 2-hour drive. The dealership is 2 hours and 1 minute from my house. This took me nearly, well, actually a little over 3 hours to get here because of traffic and rain and absolute nightmare. I hope this car's worth it. Dang, boys, there she is, US spec Jetta Wagon with a VR6. We've been given the key to what might be the new wagon. A little bit of bubbling down here on this fender. Rotors 100% need to be swapped all around. Don't really see any body damage. Look at cobwebs right here. This car's been here for a while. This looks good. Rear tires are just about bald, and again, wow, how are these so trashed? Ooh, look at that. VR6. It's crazy, I found a US spec VR6 wagon over here in Germany. We're actually in Stuttgart right now. Look at that. Leather door cards, the wood trim, leather seats with heat and electric moving. Got some floor mats that aren't for this car, but they're kind of cool that they're in there. We got a wood shift knob, the whole wood trim here. Overall, inside the car looks clean though. Headliner's not sagging. Leather seats are actually in beautiful shape. Start her up. You have no fuel. Come on, there she is. All right, she's on. Look at that, we got no lights. Please refuel. Okay, that's good. I can take that. We have one light, which is gas, so it's not a big deal. Make sure this works. Backwards, and check, check. Sounds smooth though. Look at that, 12 valve VR6. So I want to ask when the chains were done, when the clutch was done. It might not be done at all yet, which is again another selling point for price to go down. I can get as far as a super good deal. I think we'll be in business. Blinking on, blinking on. No, not on. Not on, we're missing one. Hold on, give the good old. Aha, see? I know Volkswagens. I know my Volkswagens. This poor car hasn't moved in forever. Don't worry, little VR6 wagon. If I can get you out here for a good price, I'll take good care of you, don't you worry. Oh, she sounds good, listen to that. I mean, she feels healthy. She feels healthy, at least for a little parking lot rip. It feels good. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are looking at the proud owner of a 2001 US spec Jetta VR6 wagon, and I'm hyped. Now, I got a great deal on the car. I'll tell you about it in just a little bit. Have to pull out cash real fast, pay for the car, that's officially ours. We have the cash. It is literally burning a hole in my pocket. I'll park them side by side. Oh, that's cool. A binder full of paperwork. We officially own a 2001 Jetta VR6 variant, and it's so cool to buy this car in Germany. It came to Germany in 2008, and now we'll go back home to the States next year. But how cool is it to have a US spec Jetta wagon in Germany? Bam! We're gonna carry a wagon with a wagon. It's just the coolest thing ever. Martin, thank you for your help, per usual. Yes, look at this beauty. There it is. Got a wagon, towing a wagon. Good. Dang, boys. So cool. He's home. Sounding good. Woohoo! It looks crappy now, so we'll swap it out for this one and be good to go. Kind of thought I was gonna crack it putting it back in, but we're all good. Look at this beautiful thing. Anything? Whoa, look at that. I don't think it's supposed to do that. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. We have a working radio. Yo, look at this score. 30 euro in a little drive. Not bad at all. Go through some polish, repaint this section. She'll be brand new. Huge difference already. Got us a nice aftermarket sway bar. I love me the good deals. This right here, woo! This is the good deal. Come on. What we have here is an original Votex rear lip for the Golf 4/Bora wagon, and it's in absolutely beautiful condition. Original with the Volkswagen stamp right there. I paid, ready for this, 80 euro for this beautiful original Votex lip. 80 euro, which comes out to about $101 in terms of PayPal. I think I paid $103.99 in complete total. This thing is beautiful. And the back of this car is looking so good. That lip adds a perfect amount of like aggressiveness to the back of the car. Everything's just showing up. Bam. 312 vented for the front and our 256 vented for the rear. Brake calipers are here, headlights, strut bar, front sway bar, spoiler, RC, steering wheel, taillights, pedals. I mean, there's just so much stuff all over this house that's just ready to go for this car. I'm just ready to start on it, man. It is pressure plate and clutch plate in there, clutch disc. And this is our flywheel. Fancy race car red. Everyone knows red adds power, so we've got literally everything ready to go. Tomorrow we can go ahead and paint match center caps and get the RCs finally on the wagon. Yo, these center caps came out so good. Look at this. We'll put a light on there. Woo! Look at that flake. There's one final look at the long beaches on the wagon. Definitely not bad wheels at all. One of my favorites, but going from 17s to now 18s, I think the black on black will look sick. I'm loving the wagon, dude. A little sneak peek there. The caps look sick. Our maiden voyage in the VR6 wagon. Only going to about 4,000 RPM. Oh, it sounds so good. Managed to find a just about brand new subframe off of Mark IV today. This thing is in amazing condition. And look at the bushings, look to be brand new. Mine are all like brown and cracked. These things look brand new. So huge upgrade for the wagon. I'm gonna go through and paint everything just to clean up even more, but new bushings, fresh subframe, good to go. Bro, she's packed full. We got all of the parts up there: subframe, control arms, sway bar, clutch kit, timing, gloves, new spring for the back. I got paint to clean everything up, brake cleaner, power steering fluid, brake fluid, coolant. I mean, I got like everything. Having a wagon is fantastic. Doing our first trip on the Autobahn with the wagon. Car feels, again, so smooth, no shakes. We're doing about 80 miles an hour, just cruising right along. Not a sound, not a rattle. Loving this thing. You're wondering, we are 100% certified. This is all by the book. Would you say so, Martin?
What?
This is the correct way for this? This is all, you know,
of course,
OSHA certified?
I think we're doing it everywhere though.
When you have rusty bolts, this is what happens. This is a crusty unit. Crusty control arms, sway bars crusty, bushings are completely blown out on both sides. Instant fail inspection. Yeah, all types of crusty. And the bottom side too. All this through here, and then you guys saw this yesterday. All that. So look at that, it's like pitted and not good stuff. That way we have all fresh control arms, whole fresh subframe, fresh bushings, sway bars, all good to go. I'm in the process of pulling the airbox out, but it looks like, look, there's a cone filter inside there. That's not your usual. Oh yeah, look at that, right there. They shoved a cone filter inside it. I'm gonna pull this off and see the entire thing, but. All right, easy enough. We've got ourselves a VR6 out of the car. Not bad. Really wasn't too bad. Pull the transmission off. Once that's off out of the way, we will raise it back up with this nice cable setup, put on the engine stand as power will stop for today. Okay. Yep. Look at that. That was one of the easiest transmissions. That thing just flew right off. Not bad. All right, so day one complete. Engine's on a stand, transmission's off. Not bad. Like I said, we had to cut the exhaust clamp bolts off. These ones over here, which is very common. We cut those off and then one bolt on the ball joint. But other than that, that was it. Kind of surprising. Like I said, the engine's a little bit like dirty on the outside, like this kind of stuff, but we got new pieces. AC compressor's new. Power steering line looks to be new. And it's a lightly dirty, but for the most part, it's looking pretty clean. Spark plugs don't look bad down there. Not too bad. Back of the block, the original paint's kind of flaking off, but I'll go through and I'll repaint all that stuff. Not a big deal. We'll go through, clean everything, clean the trans. Not bad. So tomorrow we'll come back and tear into the engine itself. Hopefully get all this stuff off, get onto the timing, get the clutch off, and try and get as much as possible tomorrow and have a fast turnaround time back in the car, and then enjoy this thing. Let's see, this section was attached to this section, and then it broke and dropped down, which is why it's like inside itself. It should be like this, which is why I got this one. So new spring that'll go in tomorrow. That'll be past inspection because the broken spring will instant fail me. We don't want to do that. Let's dive into this thing and pull apart. Just a little bit broken. That's wild. Remain seal. So that's lined up. This is lined up. Cams are locked. We're officially in TDC. Now we can go ahead and pull everything off. So far this is going very smooth. You say?
Yeah.
Very smooth.
Fine.
That's it right there. Look at it. See it? That's the broken one right there. You can see it on camera or not. You see it? Mm-hmm. Snapped guide. The other one's broken. This one's good. Oh, this one as well. Look at it. Big chunk out of that one. I knew I heard it. So, matter of time before it gave way, we had a whole bunch of clacking in here and some damage probably, but we caught it just in time. So after a little back and forth adjusting of where the cams actually were, she is all done. Everything's timed and good to go. Engine's already in, timing, clutch, all the maintenance is done. We have to finish the subframe, put the new sway bar onto that one, and that's done, and then the lower mount. Back in the car, reconnect, that kind of stuff, and then it's just a bunch of wiring. Just a whole lot of plugging everything in, which at this point, we're at the easy part. Everything else has been done, and then also we didn't take off the AC compressor or the power steering, so none of that fluid's out. The clutch slave stayed on, so don't need to bleed anything. It's really just plug it all back up, coolant, and then we should be good. Should be smooth sailing. The guides for the chains. This one here, broken. You can see chunk missing and top piece missing, and then this one, whole corner broken. Thankfully, this piece that was cracked had the bolt through it, so it couldn't actually fall anywhere, which is good. But still, you definitely heard the chain noise hitting the spot and that spot. So that's done. Old clutch is out. We're ready to get started. Our complete septum in. Look how much nicer that looks. This thing was all crusty and rusted before. All nice and brand new. Control arms done, ball joints, new bushings back here. Exhaust stand, I showed you that. So bottom of the car officially done. Now we start the top side. Okay, now we go through and deal with all of this, which really isn't bad. It's just time consuming to go through and just rewrite everything. But I mean, the hard part's over. This is all just the tedious stuff. And also, as much as I love this, right? We love this, Martin?
Yeah.
As much as we love this, it's going away. I don't have a stock air filter yet, delete it. I don't have a stock air filter right now, so put the MAF to this one and it's gonna be good to go. So engine cover is clean, valve cover is clean, battery tray, you're looking good in there. It's looking real nice, but let's start this thing. Hopefully the battery didn't die while we had it out for 2 days. Let's see, let me just unlock the car and see. Oh, good sign. All right, Mr. Martin, are you ready? You got a fire extinguisher?
What?
You have a fire extinguisher?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, just in case, you know, never know. Okay. Nice. First try. Not bad. Now it's smooth. Before you heard the clack, 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 clack. Oh, she's purring. Listen to that. That's so much better. Nice and smooth, no chain noise. Put her off. Not bad.
Nice.
Not a bad 3-day turnaround. She is back together 100%. Also, no leak in the back by the food filter. Very, very good. Thankful for that. Oh, now. Look at that. Now we take her home. Spoken too soon. We got some coolant leaking on the ground over there. What did that just happened? It didn't overheat all the way home or flash it was low. What's leaking over here? Is it you? What if it's that secondary cooler down there? I think that other hose might not be on all the way. There's, let's look fogging on my camera, sorry. For the auxiliary water pump, there's also this cooler down here. I can't tell if it's that one. Just a lot of G12 on the ground. It's fine. There's no more leaks over here. I'm kind of thinking what I'm seeing right here is from yesterday or the day before that, and like the smoke coming off it is from this getting hot, and the rest of the coolant that's still sitting in there that spilled last time is just getting hot and like burning off. So easy enough. Our, well, new to us cam sensor, which I cleaned up a little bit. Old one out, new one going in. To us, the cam sensor plugged in right there, and then our new T-flange back over there, and all of the factory mess is back in. I mean, it really is a huge mess back there. Is it these ones? I think it is. There they are. Bam! OEM Mark IV Jetta all-weather mats. I like it. Look how good this thing's looking. It's actually still very, very dirty, but it looks way cleaner than before. And the moment we've all been waiting for, the tint on the wagon is finally going away. Look at the front side compared to the back. We are on our way to being completely tint free. that is so much better. Like, so much better. It looks kind of dark because the rest is still dark, but I promise you, so much better. Woo! Look at that clean window, gang, no tint. Oh, it's beautiful. We have the rear front lip right here. I'm gonna go through paint matches of the car. We've got an oil change ready to go. And then back here, we've got the pedal set, the steering wheel. I got these really cool aluminum door pins. I need 2 more, but these look pretty sweet. We'll match this, the rest of the chrome in the car. Taillights down there, my chrome headlight switch right there, nice little touch. Chrome ring for the shifter, and then my full wood piece for the driver's side door. The full, well, it's plastic, but the full wood driver's side door piece here. The lovely steering wheel is back. Chrome bezel down here. The chrome headlight switch over here. So our pedal set is in. Hopefully it matches the car. I mean, it's gonna look a lot cleaner than the car for sure, but once the whole car is clean with the lip, hopefully it matches the car. Absolutely beautiful. The nice carbon fiber in there. The chrome BBS. Absolutely love them. These weren't terrible. I like the Volkswagen logo, but going from this to now that, night and day difference, makes the car look so much better. And that front lip changed this car so much. We are trim painting plastic pieces. You guys know, you already know the deal. The front of this car is getting better and better. Gonna look all installed, super easy to do. Get these calipers, I'm excited. Yo, that color is sick. Yeah. That we got rotors front and rear, we got the pads, the brake lines, which actually match super nice to the calipers, all the rebuild stuff, just everything we need, which is sick. All good. I'll toss the pads in, but I wanted to show off how nice like the new seal and new piston looked. But main reason is these things are toasted. They sat for so long. When I first got the car, how this looks here was the entire face of the rotor, and by driving the car I mean it burnt a lot of it off, but it's still, this will fail inspection immediately. This is all crusty, you can see down there. I mean, there's still a bit of life in the pads, but all the rust inside there, like chunks are like actually falling off, so these gotta go. Done and done. So front of the car officially done. All the OEM plus here. Temp plates are coming off and we're getting permanent plates. Be gone. Oh boys, we finally got a plate. Now I'm gonna actually get a plate holder for this, but I went with a long plate in the front to cover those big holes the US ones have, but we got a plate. And I'll show you the rear one. Today's been an ordeal, to tell you the least. Look at that, boys. We official. I can't get over how much that color pops. Woohoo! There she is. Bam. She official now. I think the clear will be my favorite. Clear, and then you've seen the taillights before, but it'll match this nice little bar right there. Oh, they seem to work just fine. Like I said, this one is missing the little running light. That one there, but they're bright. They look super good. Seem to work no problem, so that's awesome. So as soon as I get the glass lenses, we'll swap that onto here. That sits. So that is unlock position and then lock position. So still a little bit above where factory should be. All right, are you ready for this beautiful, look how cool that is. Look at the wagon right here. That bumper right there, that is a Bora, you can see it. A Bora Zender front bumper. I've only ever seen one, and the person who had it sold it to a guy in the UK, which I bought like maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. And after I bought it, maybe a week later, this popped up with that bumper in the catalog. We've had our fun with the stock exhaust. It's time to make it a little bit louder, get more of that good old VR6 Wookiee sound out of this thing. Just so beautiful. That's pretty good. I'm not mad about that at all. Officially back on the ground. Let's see it. Wait for it. Woo! It's just the right amount. Yes, sir. Yeah.
This is for you, my sir.
Fancy.
Zender.
I showed this on the pictures a while back, but this is my Zender bore front bumper. One of the only ones I've ever seen, like ever. Little logo for this right there, but the bumper is sick. It's super sturdy, great shape. I love that it has the moldings to match the rest of the car. But this is such a killer piece. Today we are finally lowering down the wagon. Our first KW is in, good to go. Top's all done. We'll put our little cap back on here. Like so. Not bad. Down. All right, this side's off. I think that side's off. Let's see. Nope, we are stuck on the lift. This little drop. Okay, ready for this? 3, 2, 1. Bang. Yeah, I think that color with the black, yep, that's gonna be a very nice combo. Guess we'll toss them in. Oh yes, now we're getting somewhere. Got wheels on the car, and now we have a full set of her car interior. Dude, those seats look so good. There she is, US spec Jetta Wagon on some Porsche wheels at the Porsche factory. Here we go, boys and girls. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Again, nothing wrong with the dash at all, but this one with the dimple dash portion up here just looks much cooler. Adds a nice little touch to the front of the car. I will say, definitely worth it. And for something, when you do like interior modifications, when you're driving the car, I mean, this is what you see. So to have that nice dash up there, I love it. I went through and cleaned everything. She's looking good. One last little cruise with the wagon in Germany. Next time we see this car, it'll be 4,000 or so miles away. So next up, and this is a pretty exciting one. What we have here is my Zender side skirts and my Zender wagon rear lip for my Jetta Wagon, all the way from Finland, and I couldn't be more excited to finally have these pieces. The Zender, you can see the logo, bam, right there. Zender concept, side skirts for the Mark IV, left and right side. Now these two are used, you can see they've been on a car before, and there's a few small cracks here and there, which isn't a big deal. So I gotta go to bodywork, get fixed, get painted, that kind of stuff. Not a big deal. But you can see all the stuff right there. Zender VWA concept, super cool piece. But up here, this is a new old stock, never been painted, never been on a car. Zender VWA wagon rear lip, which is such a sick piece to find. And again, it's new old stock, which is so cool. To me, this isn't one of the coolest things you've ever seen. I really wish the wagon was still here. I can test fit everything, but we'll see in a couple months, and then we can go through, get it all painted and actually on the car. But to have like this whole kit is sick. Brand new Helix glass for the Xena headlights for the Jetta Wagon. Bam! Oh, look at her. She's beautiful. My front lip's intact, my rear lip's intact. Oh, I've missed this thing. There she is. Let's go inside, do a little bit of paperwork, and get her out of here. I've missed this car. VR6 sounds, the wagon life. So glad to have this thing back. and to see it back stateside, which is so cool. If you guys don't know, this is a 2001 Jetta VR6 wagon. It was purchased new in 01 from Michigan, then that owner shipped it to Germany in 2007, and then we bought the car in 2021, and now it's back in the States. Love this thing. It's currently about 11:50 at night. I don't recall what time we actually left this morning. I'll go back and watch the footage again, but just under 800 miles later, and the VR6 Jetta Wagon is sat right there. Current height of the wagon, I want to say the front is like 25.5 inches or so from the fender down to the ground, and you can see the gap on the rear. So one last look there, one last look there. We'll show you it all lower down. So with just a little bit of light to spare, the wagon is once again nice and low. Bam and bam. Yeah, that's better. Three. Ooh! There they are. Such a nice stance to it. The fitment, super spicy, and the best part is it's functional. The car's still low, looks good, but completely functional. I can turn full lock left and right, nothing rubs. Piece of the puzzle, our wood interior trim is once again complete. God, I love this wheel so much. I know a lot of people don't like the wood interior in the Mark IVs, but personally for me, I don't know, I just like it a lot. So at this point, the wagon is exactly back to how it was when it was in Germany, and I gotta say, this is by far my favorite daily. Night and day difference. This trash plastic, brand new glass. This thing looks incredible now. Tomorrow, bright and early, we are slapping these bad boys into the wagon. Yo, what a difference. It's like a whole new car. This thing is a beast. Zender wagon bumper. Seeing them all out again has me so excited. Look at this front bumper. As you can see, she's on there and it looks so good. I'm a fan. 100% I'm a fan. And surprisingly enough, for being early 2000s fiberglass, the body lines match up incredibly well. So that fits nicely. That fits very nice. So from passenger side, from stern on the front, and then from driver's side. Currently, we cannot put the Zender rear lip on the back of the car because the muffler is actually in the way. I'm going to cut this whole section right here that's been outlined out. That way the Remus tip fits through here perfectly. And that's pretty much it. This is what will be our Zender concept US spec Jetta Wagon, which I think is pretty cool, minus the rear lip for right now, but I will go through, cut this one and make it fit so we have the entire body kit on the car. Like I said, it's still missing the rear hatch spoiler, pedals, shift knob, there's wheels for the car, there's lowering springs. If I wanted the full car, but just to have the front bumper, the skirts, and the rear lip, I think is huge. And I gotta say, from this angle right here, it's so good. Today we are test fitting the beautiful Panamera wheels on the wagon. It's also Wednesday. It's literally Wheel Wednesday, the perfect day for a test fit. So one final look here and one final look there before we test fit our brand new setup, which these are Porsche Panamera turbo wheels, 19x9 in the front, 19x10 in the rear, ET60 front, ET61 in the rear. Hyped is an understatement. Holy crap, silver wheels look killer on the wagon. 19s on a Mark IV is just it. Just the bigger wheel, like the bigger face, just fills it out so well. Boys, we've made it. SG Auto Works. We had a good run with the Cayenne wheels, but they're coming off today. Oh, even better now. Woo! So I said I needed a 20 in the rear, but the 30 is now perfect.
Perfect.
Do you agree?
Bro, yes. And look, the stretch, everything looks on point.
Yo.
The front and the rear, bro.
Hey, my man. Later, our rear 4-piston caliper is now off. These things are just freaking, like I showed it before, but these things are so big. Which people run these on a Mark IV all the time, and they fit. But like, just to see, like, it's such a big caliper. This thing is huge. We got a box from good old Prismatic Powders. This is the color for the 17Zs. And then, oh, little sneak peek. Dang, it's so exciting to see it come back to life. Look at this absolute beauty just shining in the sun. All that beautiful like silver and gold flake in there. I mean, these things came out incredible. We're using the Rust-Oleum engine enamel high temp gloss black. So here's your before, I'll show you the after. You know, I was torn between gloss black or silver for the crossover bars because the black matches the car, but silver will match the wheels. But I definitely think the gloss black was definitely the move. A little more subtle, but the black will match the back of the car. I think it'll be a very nice touch to the calipers. Done and done. Seals, O-rings, everything's good to go. The caliper looks beautiful. It's powder coated. We got all fresh internals. And the silver I think looks very, very good, but the font, the sticker, and the sizing is a little bit off. So we got these ones. These ones are still silver, same as what those ones are, but you can see the font here is a bit different than the font there. So today we're swapping these out. And there we are. I did the 4.5 inch. This caliper is just so massive. I think that extra 1/2 inch just really fills out the face of the caliper. It's not too big, but it's not too small. And now that the font's perfect, I think that looks absolutely amazing. So one down, one to go. That is gonna be one spicy OEM Plus setup. Here we are. Bam. 1, 2, and hardware. Wow, these are massive bolts. Those are beefy. Good lord. And then this here is our very nice adapter bracket. Voila. Bam. One for the right, one for the left. These two here will bolt up to the standard Mark IV knuckle, and the wider two will bolt up to a 17Z, and you're good to go. And set it right down there. Oh, what a fit. Oh, what a fit. 312 by 28, I want to say it is, next to the R32 or Audi TT 334 by 32. Which is this thing. Beefy. Insane. Everything I ever wanted, this is it. I'm always going to do this. She was built to do this, being a wagon. Everything. Then fender, front bumper, rear lips over there, and hatch spoiler, and then side skirts, and the hatch will come in a minute.
Try not to get the dust all over it.
You gotta keep it clean.
Well, it's just so when I go to sand it or buff it, I don't get no scratches in it.
This is the 3L Polo. Was it Polo or Lupo? It was Lupo, sorry. Let me go see the size between this one versus the Mark IV. This is a little bit smaller than Mark IV. So you got Mark IV there, and then this one here. You can see just a little bit smaller. Just to show you guys. It's so wild finally seeing everything. I've seen the video of it, but like to finally see it actually in color is awesome. At least in, you know, daylight, it looks pretty good still. Nice deep looking gloss black. Hopefully under like super harsh direct sunlight it'll still look good, but again I think I did a somewhat decent job for just learning. And again on gloss black, which is probably the most annoying color to work on because you see everything, but the finish came out pretty good, I think. So today we'll go through and trim paint these and get them looking right. Finished up the final layer of trim paint. Got the roof rails here looking brand new once again. Today is going to be assembly day. Oh, it's crusty. Oh no. Poor fender. But the bumper itself. Whew. Wow, wow, wow. That came out gnarly. All right, so for the most part, this is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna just kind of lay it down like so, trace the outline, and it looks like they use screws and probably a screw and a little washer to secure it around there. Voila. Hatch. Beautiful Euro hatch. Section here kind of slots in just a little bit. You can see under here how that's going to fit. Rear lip officially on. Look how good that looks. Our lower grills in the front bumper are drying, using my adapters as weights to hold them down. Getting them to actually fit flat across the entire car was quite the task. And then also on these side skirts, there's no pad on the back here to actually screw into this, and there's no pad on the front that you would screw into here normally to hold the ends in. Everything has to be either taped to the body or glued to the body. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna let these probably dry until I leave tomorrow, just make sure they're fully solid and good to go. Rear lip is on and done. Exhaust is good. I'm gonna bail on the hatch spliff right now. I just don't want to have to worry about anything else gluing to the car, so that'll go on at a later date. Not the biggest deal. This side, same thing, side skirt's on, good to go. And then yeah, look at this beautiful sunset. I leave tomorrow. The car's still in pieces, but you know, if you're not last minute doing everything, is it really a car show? It makes it more exciting, puts a little stress on it. Kit is sick. And it's so nice to see it finally in color, and just, it came together very, very nicely. Well, there she is. So you can see side skirts still taped up. The silicone seems to be fully dried, but I wanted to make sure I taped them up just in case on the highway they got loose and went flying. So decided to leave them taped up for the ride down, and probably tomorrow, after I know for a fact they're 100% dry, I'll pull the tape off. But those stayed on. Our rear lip is still on. I put a little bit of tape back here to keep it from, you know, chipping on my paint. And then front bumper, let's make sure it's okay still. Look at that. I did my best to tape up a little bit, keep it from getting destroyed, which eventually it will anyways, but it's all in one piece. I get to say the wagon was the first one out here. Give you the full look here. We go all the way to the back of the stage here. There you go. Take it all in. Look at that. It all came together somehow. The whole body kit's on. The side skirts didn't fall off. The brakes are done. The wheels are done. It all came together.
Gotta hit this fucker. struggle. Gotta hit this struggle.
Magnetic plate. So I have this plate sitting in the back window, which is fine in the daytime, and it is Florida, but there's no lights to illuminate at night, so chances of getting pulled over are higher. Now, granted, this car is all legal, but still, if I can just not get pulled over, that's always the move. I was taping it to here because I want to actually screw it in. The Euro plate tub has the holes way further out, and I can't actually match up these ones. I have to drill holes through this one and holes through that, so it's easier just to put magnets back here with a little felt on top of them, and then it sticks on nice and tight, good to go. What I want to do today though is do the front bumper. It's on the back or in place, they're not glued down yet, but they're just set in place holding on the front plate, so now I can go through and adjust this so it's perfectly center, and then we'll glue the back ones. I think that's kind of good. I gotta go left a little bit, but we'll adjust it. It's kind of cool because like there's a bit of a gap for the magnet, so it's like a floating plate but no plate frame. Very, very cool. We got airlines. If you don't know what it is, then you just don't know, but airlines are a pretty good giveaway of what we got going on here. We got a bunch of kits and gauges and things in there, and then the last part of this box is our compressor. It should be. So if you don't know, by airlines, compressor, this kind of stuff, the wagon's getting bad. Run all the way through, like factory, following that black line all the way through, up under this one. It'll tuck under all of that, where that goes back in under this back cord. It'll tuck under there, and then it'll go down to our compressor. Let's go ahead and get this wrapped and see how that comes out. Great success. Got her a bit torn apart. Like I said yesterday, I finished up the wiring. That's all done. I ran my signal wire for the pressure switch, which is this small one right there. So same way the other one ran. So that's all done and good to go. Let me show you the kind of almost final. There it is. So this will close like so. This is gonna run under here and hopefully fit and go to there, and then open her up like that. Air out down. Air up. Woo! Look at that beauty. So had to kind of, you know, let it is what it is. You just won't see it. It's fine. But then underneath there you can see, voila. So compressor, relays in the corner over there. Everything's kind of ran under the wood. I added a gauge to the tank. You have compressor line going in. You have the main line going to the front. I have a drain down at the bottom. That's it. Very simple, very straightforward. First one out. right. Front coils are officially gone. Beautiful. All right, and with that, the front of the wagon officially bagged. All of our lines are ran. Passenger side done, driver's side's done. Wheels are back on, everything clears, which is super nice. Now we're gonna go ahead and put some air in the front bag so I can bring the car down. Went ahead and frame notched the passenger side. Totally forgot though, this fender actually isn't rolled yet, which is why it's catching on the lip of the tire, but this side came down a whole bunch more. We officially have rear bags for the wagon, which means today we can complete the car and have the entire thing aired out. So we're currently at just about 0 PSI, and it's sitting right there. You can see that right there on the very edge. But we do have 20mm adapters to go onto the back of the car. Look how close it is right there between the little guard here. But there's about there's a couple millimeter. Not a lot, but there's a couple. It is actually touching the little cover that's back here in front of the shock tower, but obviously that's not gonna do anything. It's just plastic. It's barely touching that, but the rest of it spins and moves, no problem. Ooh. All right, we're not all the way out yet. Oh, that's spot on. Oh, that is spot, like, in the world of ET Perfect, that is it. Nothing to see here. Just Mark IV things, you know. Also today is our first longer-ish drive with the wagon being bagged, and so far the car rides like incredibly smooth. There's no steering wheel shake, there's no weird clunks, no weird noises. The car feels super solid. I currently have the car sitting at the exact same height as it was in the KW. That way the car alignment-wise is happy and good to go. But other than that, I mean, this thing tracked perfectly straight. Like that, there's no steering wheel shake. The car rides so incredibly smooth. It's very, very comfy. I have no complaints. And we slap a plate on, like so, and then we go to the back and we remove. Magnetic plates are just the best thing. We stand back, we get a full look. Woo-hoo-hoo. There's a big smile on my face. I'm so happy with how far the wagon's come. Man. Just big old smile on my face. Really, really happy with this car. And I don't know if you can see or not, but the water pump pulley's kind of doing this a little bit. Definitely. Like, it's loose. Like, that's crazy. The most important piece of everything here, the brand new water pump with the metal fins. This one says tested right there, and you can see this one doesn't shake. There's a center shaft that goes through the center, and whatever bearing is inside of here somewhere, the one on that one just completely blown out, and the entire outside of here, there it is. Wait for it, one-handed, bam. There she is. So whatever internal bearings inside of here, I don't quite know how to get this apart exactly, but whatever the internal bearing is just, it's no more. Tensioners back on, new belts on, water pump pulley, everything buttoned back up. About to add the coolant, check for leaks, and if no leaks, start her up and hope for the best. Quietness. Oh, so much better. We have 2,000 grit sandpaper, we have 3,000 grit sandpaper, some tape, we have a little block sander here, we have some gloves, we have the Grilleds Complete Compound, really good stuff, we have some finishing pads and the DA. Just touching the car with the DA was terrifying, but now we're taking sandpaper to my paint. Whew, like I said, best of luck. This is terrifying. All right, well, I am pleased to say I didn't destroy my fender. Always good. Shining pretty nice, looking pretty smooth. Super nice, everything wet sanded, polished out, and then waxed. And now looking at the roof, from there, actually, this is filthy compared to the car. Look at that. Nice and smooth lines into all the dust, but still. 2 new hubs, 2 new wheel bearings. We've got new snap rings for each one. We've got new axle nuts for each one, and a couple other new nuts right here. .30mm right here. We're gonna use this to break our axle nut free. There we go. Great success. Oh, there it is. Voila. Look at that. Wheel bearing. Almost. I think that's it. Oh, right there. All right, check it out. Wheels back on, everything tightened up. Oh. Holy crap. Keep going. Thought we had an issue, but we're good. right, so aside from the two corners, I hit this section here, this corner right there, and this corner right here. I think where it's at now is definitely not perfect, but it's got a nice shine to it, so I can definitely live with it. It's gonna be loud, so sorry. Bam. Look how shiny. Again, it's not perfect, but I'm very, very happy with it. Well, I would say this is probably the coolest way to end off Riverside. So I think with that, that should hopefully be enough double-sided tape, and this thing's pretty light. Hopefully that's enough to keep it secured to the hatch. So yeah, the spoiler is officially on the car. And it looks pretty good. I like it. Nice and subtle. Little hatch spoiler for the wagon.